Okay, so wanted to take a second to talk about this, but Paige Bueckers is listed as questionable for Friday's game, okay? And she did not practice today. And so a lot of us, we don't understand how Paige Bueckers is not practicing today, yet somehow she's supposed to magically be ready for the game on Friday. And all this leads back to the mismanagement of Paige Bueckers, because it's literally the fact that she got hurt during the Fever game in the third quarter. She had to leave and go get checked on, and then she came back and finished the game, which a lot of us, myself included, don't feel like she should have, excuse me. And then we go to the last game against the New York Liberty, where again she gets hurt. I believe Izzy fell on her back. She was holding her back. She gets hurt. She goes out of the game. She comes back. And same thing. Why are you putting her back in the game? She should have been able to rest out those two games, okay? And I don't feel that she should play the next game. And a lot of Paige fans agree with me. At a certain point, you have to think about the future. You have to think about the health of the players, and that has to come first, okay? We're probably not going to win the game anyway, okay? You let the woman rest and figure out, the treatments and everything that work best. And yeah, like, this is a serious thing. Angel's been out with her back for over a week, as we already know. And I think Fee had some back problems earlier this year as well. And you just got to take care of Paige. You just got to take care of Paige. So we will see if she plays tomorrow's game. I don't think that she should. And so, yeah, if she doesn't play, as you guys know, I will not be reviewing. If she does play, of course, I will give you guys a review. So we shall see what happens, but I just don't think she should play. And this also gets me onto a larger rant about the WNBA. So my larger rant about the WNBA in general is that Kathy's scheduling, like I said, is horrible for a variety of reasons. You have the fact that you're having multiple, great games on at the same time. So those of us who actually just love basketball and want to see multiple games, you can't watch that. You have the fact that you have back-to-backs for a bunch of teams and just a lot of games in a small amount of time. And I was thinking about this, but I just don't think back-to-backs in the WNBA or in the NBA should exist at all. I'm sorry. You got to think about these players having to travel and just the fatigue that comes from playing the season that they play, dealing with, pre-existing injuries and everything. Paige has patellar tendonitis in her knee, something like that. And so that's why she's probably not going to play back-to-backs. And I don't know if that's going to be her whole career. I don't know if that's just this year, but something that you need rest and recovery for those things. You need treatment. So I just don't think that back-to-backs in general should exist, and you should cram in those many games in such a tight space as well. And I think that they just have to do better with managing the players and everything. When you do those things, when you have questionable officiating every single game and you're not calling things consistently, that is how players get hurt, okay? And so I think that they just have to do a better job overall of taking care of the players. Now they're adding more teams this upcoming season, and you know what that means? More games for these players. So I definitely agree. Obviously, you're going to have to extend the season. I think that there should be some more rest time in between games, and we just got to find a way to make it work, because there's times where, Chicago Sky, they'll play once and then we won't see them play again for a week. So we got to figure it out. There's definitely got to be a happy medium, but they definitely need some rest time in between the games for recovery, for game planning, for travel, for all of those things. And yeah, all these players, Paige, we'll see if she plays the next game. We know that Nafisa Collier's out for at least 2 weeks. She has a boot on. Angel's out with her back. Stewie is out. Caitlin's out. A lot of players are out right now due to injury, okay? And it leads back to Kathy having bad management and scheduling and all those things. And it leads to coaches malpractice and putting players in the game when they should not be in the game. And I feel for these players, they deserve better. You hate to see anybody get hurt and everything. And sometimes you just play the game and you get hurt, and it is what it is. But there's things that we can do to circumvent that and everything. And also, I don't trust Dallas Wing's medical team at all. I really, really, really do not. So we'll see what happens, but I think that this all leads to a bigger issue. So I just wanted to make a video kind of talking about that, because I felt it was important. It's something on my heart. So yeah, I hope the next year the WNBA does better with managing everything for the players, because this game is what it is because of the players, okay? We want to see them play. We want to see them be healthy. And so you have to do things to, get them in a successful position. Also, that leads into facilities and treatment and food and all these things. It's a huge issue, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. So let me know what you guys think down below. But I think there's multiple reasons why we got to this point today.